That is a really impressive win by Golden State. It was not a great first round for old guys. The old Lakers lost. The old Bucks lost. The Clippers were older than Denver and lost. But then there's Steph, Steve Kerr, Draymond Green, and the Warriors surviving. Steve Kerr pulled all the levers and had to. They had no bench. It was a starting five and Kayvon Looney. They're going to a 1-3-1 zone. Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green were very good, but they had to do a lot of it, not just in the box score. Buddy Hield and Pods, because, Steph gets doubled so often. Buddy Hield and Pods got great looks, and Buddy hit a ton of his. The Warriors had no bench, no depth. Think about that. An old team on the road playing six guys because they tried to play Jonathan Kuminga twice, and you can see Steve Kerr's frustration. It doesn't work. He's like the kid at the playground none of the kids will play with. It just doesn't work when Jonathan Kuminga's in there. He gets the hook. And so here's Steve Kerr. They score 103 points. 100 of their 103 come from their starters. You're on the road. The other team's got more length and size and depth, so you had to pull all these levers. And then there's Steph Curry. And the gravity of Steph was on display. So, when you pick him up at half court and you're doubling him and trapping him, it leaves Buddy Hield open. And it gives Jimmy Butler more breathing room. And eventually, in the fourth quarter, Steph hits 5 of 6. He's the hammer, Houston's the nail, and he finishes it off. But what Golden State really did yesterday is they said, Draymond Green, shut down Şengün. Just shut him down, get into his feet, push him around. He did, and that was everything. Because then you're basically, Jalen Green you can't trust. Amen Thompson's excellent, but doesn't have a three-point shot yet. So Draymond closes down the middle, and I was looking at the numbers. The Rockets were 5 for 21 if Draymond Green was guarding you. And this is what Draymond does in big series. He may be old. He doesn't play old. So he shut down the middle, and he's the best defensive player I've ever seen and can also be an offensive catalyst. But then Fred VanVleet, they threw bodies at him. He didn't play particularly well, and all that Rocket size and all that Rocket athleticism, it just didn't matter because Houston has a bunch of guys who are great athletes but don't know how to play. That's why it's so obvious Kuminga should be a Houston Rocket, right? He doesn't work with Golden State. They have 6 guys, and they all know how to play. And the key is they all know how to play with Steph Curry. And so basically, very smartly, Golden State and Kerr just said, Draymond, shut down Şengün. We'll switch it to bigger and smaller guys. That's the primary deal. He took him out of the game, and it forced Houston to play half-court basketball. And I've been saying this for years. Kuminga didn't go to college basketball. Jalen Green didn't go to college basketball. They got some dough, went to the G League. Neither one knows how to play. They're just athletes. That doesn't mean everybody that goes to the G League fails, but when you watch Houston, you're like, they just got a bunch of dudes who should have spent more time in college and learn how to play within a structure and a system. Because, the Rockets head coach got so frustrated so many times with his half-court offense. And in the end, Steph got hot, Buddy was hot, Butler was hot, Draymond was a catalyst. And you talk about a team, it was not a good first round for old guys. And it may not be a good second round for the Cavs. We'll wait on that. They have to shoot better. But this was a Warriors team, been there a million times, no depth, not much size, couldn't play Kuminga, and Steve Kerr and this team pulled all the right levers. Here's Steve Kerr.
Couldn't be more proud of our guys. That was an incredibly impressive display of resolve, discipline. The defense was fantastic. The ball security, kind of game plan discipline, followed to a T, and then multiple guys stepping up. Buddy Hield, I don't know what to say. That was really incredible watching him light it up.
And so much of what Draymond and Butler and the Warriors, Kayvon Looney do isn't necessarily box score stuff. There is something. Did you see Steph Curry before the game getting his guys fired up?